Hello again and welcome back to Android Play Store App Stores. Today we're going to be looking at another familiar app, Google app that's preloaded and onto most your Google devices, your smartphones and your tablets is the Google Maps. Perhaps you use this or perhaps you don't, but it's actually a really good map and really good app, and it's actually interconnected with the other two. Let me go back. The other two apps right here, the local and the navigation, they all work together, and they base off of this right here, Google Maps. So right now, I gotta turn my data on. Let me see. All right. Okay. It's showing my current location, and with that, it also shows the cross streets and the streets that's nearby. Also, it will show nearby businesses and attractions and things as well, neighborhoods. So as you can see right here, showing my current location, which is near Sam Houston Tollway, and in the neighborhood that is. Now, from here, let me just uh, let me back out a little bit, get a broader view. Okay, now this is the city of Houston, and this is just giving you a better view of where I am in the city, and it gives you you can just get a better uh, view of where you're going, and that little triangle there, that's gonna be the starting point. That's gonna get you basically where you need to go to. But this is gonna be your starting point to wherever you need to go to. Now I'm actually gonna start right here on the far right, where this is the layers part. Now here's some very important things you can use. Traffic. So right now it's right after 6. So traffic is pretty heavy around here right now. So this is a rush hour. And if you notice, okay, I'm gonna zoom into it up here around 290. Whenever you see red, that's heavy traffic. So, and of course the green, which should be light, and yellow, which should be medium. So, depending on where you're going and what part of the day, let me go back a little bit. The traffic is it's gonna be a problem. Okay, there it goes. So you can see all up and down here. It's probably bumper to bumper. So that's pretty much it's gonna be everywhere, and that's also an important feature if you're gonna like map your way home, or map your way um, to wherever, depending on what time a day you're going. Let's go back now. Um, the satellite view, which is pretty cool. I use this a lot. This is the actual satellite view, and you can actually zoom in to my exact location. I'm actually still at work, so I'm actually in the parking lot. But this is the overhead view, and there's a Sam Houston tollway, toll road, and as you can see, it gets pretty detailed. Now, I noticed that the closer you get down, the more distorted it gets. But this is a pretty good view right here of where you are. Uh, Actually, it's showing me. Well, that's not really important. But this will be the satellite view. You can get this same view on your navigation as well. I covered that earlier in one of my other videos, and this is where I work it right here. And you can just go around. And that's basically this is uh, just a post of where I work at. Now you can go around. You can see other places that's nearby that'll come up. as you scan the field here. And as I said, you kind of gotta go slow. It gives it a chance to here's something right here, Baseball USA, right across the road from here. I've never been there before, but I've actually seen it. It has like numerous baseball fields and that's they use to play baseball with. Um, you can actually click on this right here and go to the, and it just shows, and uh, you can check it out. The website here. Uh, all this is accessible through Google Maps, and it's like I said, there has this the companion to this. Okay, that's pretty cool. I never been there before, but I pass by it all the time. Well, that's not really important. Let me go back to where I was. All right, back to maps. All right, so that's this part of it, and like I said, you uh, give it a look. Just be patient with it, and give it time for you to for it to scroll through. Like I said, the closer you get into it, the closer you get in, the more the story it gets. So it might get a little bit clearer. Uh, if you're familiar with Google Earth, it's very similar. Matter of fact, it's basically the same technology. This is a Google Earth and Google Maps are very similar in the same company. Now, um, let's go back to, let me get out of here and go back to, okay, the terrain. It's similar to the first view, only I really it just gives more it gives more of a I guess because it gives more like it shows more greenery where there's woods at, and where there's the blue where there's actually water. That's the terrain part of it. If you want to use this instead of using the satellite view, it's just up to you. You can change the direction. I mean, change your settings to have it however you want it. But that's pretty much how this is. This is all just like I think it's a park. Yeah, it's that's well. Let's see what's this. I think it's Addis Reservoir. No, Bear Creek Pioneer Park. Okay, yeah. I know this is all woods right here and greenery and stuff. So that's the terrain part of it. Uh, Transit lines. Now here's an important. Um, it's just not for people with cars. Like I said, if you wanted to find your bus routes, okay, you can use the transit routes here. Okay, let's just click on this one right here. This is one nearby, and it actually will give you the times where the buses come by. Now that's important to know, and I happen to pass this stop all the time. So I don't know if this is real time or actually, but it's gonna tell you when the buses actually come by there, and it also has nearby stations, and it says real time departures. That's true. So even if you don't have a car and you're using the transit system, this is a good app to use right here, getting around the city or wherever you need to go, and you can find different ones too. Let's see. Let me close this one out. All right. I guess it finds the I guess it finds the closest one to you. Yeah, that's what it does. I don't know. I never have used the transit one, so I guess it finds the closest transit line to you. I know there's other ones, and there should be other ones. There's other ones in the city, but I know that's the nearest one. So that's the first one that came up. Okay. See this little circle right here? Uh, that's where it's actually it's accurate to 1,000 meters. So that's where anything in this perimeter right here, that's where it's going off of. So this is going to be your circle. I don't I don't know if you can enlarge it or make it smaller. I just know that's if somebody does know how to do that, you can leave it in the comments below. I've actually not I haven't used this particular part of this app, but I just wanted to show you what it looks like just in case you're not familiar. Also for bicycles, these are show. Okay, let me go back out of here and close some of these other ones off. Let me close this one and close this one. Bicycles. Let's see what comes up. Okay, now see these little green. See these little green things right here. That's a bike. That's the bikes. The bike trails. I do know that on certain streets there is a a section on the side of the right side of the lane for bikes, and evidently this is, and I know there's one over here. Yeah, I actually remember seeing these before. So if you're a cyclist and you do use this is probably a good app to find, so you can find a safe. I know Clay Road. Yeah, I see those on Clay Road. This is a safe way to find the actual cycling route where you can cycle and be in the traffic. I mean, you could be on the roads and you know where you're going. You can map out your way right here through Google Maps. Now, let me go back to uh, gas stations. That's important. Everybody needs gas, and sometimes you don't. Like I said, you might not know where the nearest gas station is. Might be traveling or whatever. You can hit your gas stations, and boom, it pops up nearest gas stations. It actually pops up all the gas stations, but it pops up gas stations that's near you. And if I go into my bubble and see what pops up, I know there's some that I see. This is one I use quite frequently right here. It's actually not. It doesn't have a name on it, but they have pretty good gas prices here. I've also used. Let's see this one right here. Yeah, Brickmore Food Mart. I've get gas here pretty regular too. Um, for some reason, it comes up with I guess the larger chains of like I said, Valero, Chevron, Murphy USA. I guess the larger ones come up. The little small mom and pop the gas stations, they don't really show up on the maps that well. Now, here's another thing. Like I explained to you on my other video on the places. The look whenever you see a little pin here, that's. Let's go back to the Murphy USA one. Yeah, there it is, Murphy USA. Okay, let's click on Murphy USA. When you go to places, this comes up right here, and this is a interactive thing where you can control this page. You can write a review if you've had. There's no reviews on this page right now. You can write a review. You can upload a public picture of the place. Um, if you like it, you can you can write some pretty nice review on it. It actually gives you the map where you can show where it is, what I just showed you. And also, if you're not sure about directions, you can use your navigation right here to get directions. Okay, my navigation disabled. But anyway, I already went over this in my other previous video. So let me go back out of here and get back to where I was at. Okay, and that's pretty much that right there. But it doesn't stop with that. You can anything you're looking for, you can look up. I've already did a couple of other, and also these can be linked to the local ones or the places ones I've already used. I've already did some searches for like the Mexican food, Mexican restaurants. I did those on my the local places, and it came up on the maps as well. So I could like if I wanted to hit Mexican restaurants and the Mexican food restaurants near me, then a whole bunch of Mexican restaurants pops up, and these are just some of the ones. No, that's not the one I want. I know that one, but there's another one. Yeah, I know Taqueria Cancun. No, that's now here's one. Okay, this one already has. It's got 38 reviews. And it's a 14. Let's click on this one. Okay, it has an overall score of 14. Okay, it's got the actual hours of in the phone number here, and you have people who have left their posts, and for some reason this one's pretty decent. It's got pretty decent reviews on it. You're not gonna satisfy everybody. Some people just hate it, but I like reading through the reviews and uh, just see what people think. And I go over this extensively in my other video about places. And you can upload your photos, and here's just a couple of photos of the place. So that's why the other two, the navigation and the local or the places part app, is so integral with Google Maps. They run hand in hand, and that's pretty much a good overview. Oh, the search here. Say if you wanted to search something, you can also type it in the top here. You can do the voice. The Google Voice is where you hit the little microphone right here, and you can do a voice search. Sometimes the results are sometimes Google Voice is a little strange. I get just to give you an example. I'm gonna say Hyatt Regency Hotel. Okay, that time there, and I it comes up, and then it showed me the actual. Actually, it showed me a few of them. It shows me all the ones that's in Houston here, and depending on which one I want, I can click on it. That's the one in Sugarland, Hyatt Place, Houston, Sugarland, 15 miles away. And again, I can go through here, uh, read the reviews. If I wanted the directions to it. If I hit directions, uh, it goes. If I hit directions, I can hit get directions, and it'll show me basically a route. It, I can get navigation, but if I just want to see just how far it is without actually doing navigation, I can just hit get directions, and it'll give me an estimate. It says 20. It has a yellow, which means it's caution. I mean it's medium traffic, is because it's after 6, and it says it's 24 minutes and 17 miles away via the Sam Houston Parkway, which is a tollway. That's the quickest route to get there. And I say this is pretty much just an overview of Google Maps. And if you like this video, just be sure to hit the like button, and just also if you want to subscribe, if you want to see more, just hit the subscribe button and check out some of my other videos. And thank you, and I will be seeing you next time.